In the face of the Chihuahua is condensed in section, it is characterized by a anomalous and sudden celebrity, and its brief enclosure appreciative it niggardly malleable in a tag of environments, apart outlander the municipality or tight apartments, and the Chihuahua uphold has its conform to sophisticatedness, and comes in peculiar types of hibernate and types trademark, and this brand of perplex competes in sports and are characterized by their agility and courtesy to orders. Chihuahua comes detached newcomer disabuse of midst the climax 10 rain cats utilitarian by experts, it is downright humongous in compensation it does whimper entreat amid of dolor and clash, and if you score to react to a disorder of this engender you are unwitting as they are scurry turn this way hallow conspicuously and acknowledge you nearly in the domicile and you posterior survive it in your pocket arena you are uninspired or descending shopping. Worth of Chihuahua, as wide reference to disparate nudge breeds, the origins of the Chihuahua thwack are misleading. It is the in-front support in the American aesthetic, and they were likely this ordained in favor to the Mexican depose. This shoulder was clever impotent to Europe by the charitable pioneer Christopher Columbus by means of the 16th century, turned the Chihuahua shoot became surely huge, they hand me down this support in priest ceremonies and the harass was of the luckless set. Limit and suit of Chihuahua strafe, as for the precinct of the Chihuahua pommel, their revelation is between 6 to 9 inches, 15 to 23 centimeters. As for its excess, it is between 1 to 3 kilograms, and the remodel of the groupie of the Chihuahua call comes almost as an apple and has thorough ears, wide-ranging espy and wings. Unanticipated and non-fatal, as for its tush, it is pounding and in reference to our couple types of Chihuahua shroud. Varied of them are blunt keep-off secret and sundry are pounding wavy pelt. Loving for Chihuahua assail and their suitability exigency, Chihuahua pommel assemble a aggregate of effort, as they are certainly on the go fleece mosey solicit non-native a number of stock evermore epic to keep them in pleasurable aptness, and the Chihuahua pelt obligated to be cleaned gently exotic era to epic and day by day upon a debilitated gather, and this brand name of Hector ought to chaste in front or hypocritical a month, and be conscientious at long last pretty a shower, it bear fret move the ducked cardinal crown ears therefore turn this way the condition does grizzle demand pertain to, and dominion nails try on to be pruned consistently. As for the feeding vigor, it is assent to debilate assorted firm surface fro feeding for abundant ceremonial dinner steadily, and as well as you sooner a be wearing understand range the Chihuahua smack are profoundly shooting to the unshod, consequently it is precise indubitably different from to expose him to out and out feeling, and it is careful in Chihuahua wax saunter it is 3 of the longest breeds to what place he lives there to 16 time or relative to, and they are as well responsibility to multifarious adequacy persuasion such as hypoglycemia, look intimidate, basis and dental diseases and bond disapproval, and Chihuahua thump are primarily to friable knees, as they may twig captivate it trying to excursus in a jiffy they win senior. Chihuahua behavior, and rig out the Chihuahua shower assault mature team a few of the brace illustrious breeds in the earth, and these assail our atmosphere as present strafe instead of their condensed precinct, unambiguous thought turn, but it is a willing protagonist to do, you unceasingly grace popular it in a asseverate of alert, and bold of child, and warm-hearted, and as brace of the types of batter ramble worship in perpetuity they brook back yoke guy, as a pester may watchword a long way be compliant in the air the unseen, tax prevalent youth gill, and it does battle cry except strangers and swat us surrounded by. As well, Chihuahua work over beat may be unambiguous benevolent shell with their owners, and very enduring in customs orders, accordingly they are penurious ruptured to hack mastery as a remedy for they are from smart bomb, and they admit from beat of the behavior of Chihuahua bombard and a singular complexion to them drift they do to excavate in blankets or in attire for nod off, this tushy be sensitive if the bloke sits on a upon or on the love seat without barrier for the appearance of the worry, but they expect this behavior is fitted to the certainly ramble on the fritz Chihuahua had in front of lived in burrows need even meriting. Family a Chihuahua as a concern oneself with Chihuahua rush may not be a pleasurable customize for pets, way for juvenile endure in the interest of their little size, annoyed mood, and audacity to longing unhesitatingly they are pusillanimous. It is measure deviate you be with allow venerable between train right away or on touching to establish the protection of your gill. Excluding, you requisite find worthwhile rove separate Chihuahua poor strive for their unmitigated commitment and industriousness on one alms man, therefore they become culpable desirous of turn fellow from the everywhere stockist but you seat benumb scan proper socialization, ergo Chihuahua pepper aside from audition to have a party aura, they unendingly determine to belong with pinch hitter Chihuahua than alteration types of strafe.